We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Metropolitans enter today's matchup with an 11-game winning streak on the line. They'll try to notch their 12th straight. Next. Freddie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
No balls and 1 strike.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. He's set. The 0-1 fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 and a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you think of the power arms in baseball, this is the first guy you think of. Noah Syndergaard, big, strong guy, throws 89 to 93 mile an hour sliders. That's right, sliders. His fastball, anywhere from 97 to 101 miles an hour. Power fastball, power slider, and a terrific changeup. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Hey, thanks, Matty B. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Holt leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Milwaukee leaves 1. Next up from New York, Michael Conforto. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. The windup and the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
That is good. The catcher, number 40.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Kane is there, 2 gone. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. And that's taken for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Late that time for a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Syndergaard has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that. Here's Jake Marisnick. He went deep in the contest last night. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Yelich. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Mets leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Justin Smoke, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's taken, now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate, Freddie Peralta. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hops this one up. McNeil ranging into shallow right. He's there, but oh, he missed it. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Out in front of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So all set for the start of the 4th. Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Bullet back up the middle. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Cain going back, still ranging back. See you later.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Cain going back to the track. See you later. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got it.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So striding forward now, Brock Holt, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The 0-1 delivery. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Davis has got it. And that's out number one. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Man, if I'm on the mound right now, these guys are swinging at everything. You just want to try and paint the corners.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
0-1. Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Count remains at 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And another foul ball. Chopper left side of the infield. Davis grabs it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him. When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 3 runs, 6 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. See you later. So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Brent Suter gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So here's Pete Alonso. Swing and another one deep out to center field. Yelich going back at the track. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
From the belt, the pitch. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 24.
So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric.
Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home runs these days. But the guys in...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said that top to bottom, his guys have impressed him at the plate. He loves that they're into double-digit hits, but just as much, he's thrilled to see that they've only struck out 1 time. That's impossible to sustain, but it points to the team's incredible focus at the plate right now.
Thank you, Heidi. Barehanded at his knees. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell.
Now an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The bat, number 1.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Cespedes moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Ryan Braun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One and one.
That's inside.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
That pitch is out.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. J.P. Fireisen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
J.P. Fireisen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. See you later.
Now batting, number 6.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Garcia on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Pete Alonso will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Jake Marisnick, and they're runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat, skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Bottom of the inning now. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. And here's Christian Yelich now.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Brewers. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Mets.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
He's running. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 0-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning. And he's up to 3rd safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Jeff McNeil, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Eric Sogard as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Justin Smoke stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And the pitch.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Popped him up. McNeil onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Pete Alonso will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
In now, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again. At the swing, high drive, left field and deep. See you later.
The center fielder, number 16, Jake.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and foul, though it had the home run distance. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the week.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! Back-to-back homers.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. but there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Corey Knebel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
46, Corey Knebel.
Into the box, Noah Syndergaard, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Knebel, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here it comes, 0-2. Hit down the line at first. Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 1.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner towards second, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is there to put it away and finally put it. Here's Jed Jerko now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
At the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 14-0 is the final in this one. The new